Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hardlife Naringo from Old Mucho. I'm the Group Legal and Governance Executive. For some reason, IoDZ chose to sit me next to Edmo Makunura. Those who know that people find our names weird, but Hardlife and Edmo are sitting together this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman, councillors, CEO, members of the Institute, directors, distinguished guests, thank you for coming to this event. Before I start to talk about Old Mucho and its contribution to corporate governance, allow me to just thank Catherine for bringing Tawanda to be the guest of honor. Last year, in your absence, I spoke about a quote that you gave us many moons ago in Victoria Falls. And I think today he delivered a powerful speech. In Victoria Falls, he asked the question, what is corporate governance? And he said, you find a lot of books, volumes that talk about corporate governance. But he summed it up to say, corporate governance is morality, just doing the right thing at the right time. That quote has stuck with me, I think, since 2012 it was when I heard that quote. And I think it remains true today, the courage to do what is right at the right time. And I think it's particularly relevant given the cultural change in our economy and in our country that he referenced. My apologies to More Blessing over there, and Ashley, and also Catherine. I know that I'm supposed to stick to what's written here, but sometimes I would digress. It is a privilege and an honor for Old Mucho to join the IoDZ this evening. And this year's theme is particularly relevant, and as you heard from our keynote speaker, I think the evolution of the role of directors, we've already heard from Tawanda. Should we still be defensive? I would like to add one more, and I think we all relate to this. I think in the last 2 or 3 months, I've heard about an AI director on your board. Today, we are here to honor human beings. I don't know if next year we'll be honoring an AI director in one of the awards. This evening is a celebration of individuals who are behind the boards, who have the courage to provide governance, to ask difficult questions of management, to ensure that institutions stay on the true and narrow. At Old Mucho, sustainable success is understood to be built on trust. And trust is earned through the way institutions act, the decisions they make, and the commitment they uphold. Again, More Blessing, my apologies. One of the categories that resonated with me was around the award to state enterprises. And I think the framework that has come from the government around the governance of state enterprises is going to go a long way in revamping this economy as the private sector is kind of struggling. You will see, I was talking to one of the ZESA people, and they gave me a puzzling statistic. I don't know if anyone has noticed. We are on day 200 without official offloading. Any outages we are experiencing now are technical faults. But we are on day 200 of no formal offloading of ZESA. I think one of our partners, Zenara, again, is on the same path. And this speaks to the people who are behind these institutions, who are seeing the vision around turning around governance at SOEs. And I think the private sector has read that book for a long time. I don't know if they continue to live it. We'll hear from the awards today. Allow me to say, Old Mucho has always been integrated with this economy. From foundational businesses that Tawanda spoke about, we've got an institution, asset managers, who through their private equity, it is their job to handhold and to provide capital where others are still scared, and we provide that capital to individuals who have the vision so that they can implement their vision. We also have other institutions that can support businesses. You know about KEBS, you know about Old Mutual Life, which is the Old Mutual. And all these institutions are geared towards capital mobilization, financial wellness, risk management, inclusion, and economic empowerment across our good country. As I conclude, I think the buzzword these days is sustainability. We hope that the entities, the individuals, the institutions that are given awards today will still be in existence 10 years' time. I think directors, please address sustainability more than a tick box exercise. To all the nominees, congratulations in advance for this well-deserved recognition, and we hope to keep seeing you around this table. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Old Mutual, allow me to thank you. Good evening.